Good morning. Day 265. Cooking down the refrigerator, freezer, and working pantry meals. So today marks the spot where I have 100 days left to cook down the food. So we'll see how we do. I had a great time at my son's house yesterday. The whole family was there, and all the grandkids, and we all had a really good time. My son is a bit of a minimalist, not in the regard of everything is minimalist, but he has a very neat and tidy and beautiful house, and he likes to do projects. He redid his kitchen. He has this beautiful basement that he redid the floor. He's very handy, and he wanted to show us his project that he did in the backyard. He planted over 100 arborvitae as a hedge, and he did a new patio. So he said he wanted to use it because he hadn't had any entertainment out there yet, and it turned out just really, really nice. His house is pristine, his yard is pristine, and he's extremely neat and astute. So that's my middle son. My children are all different. They're all wonderful. My oldest son, he's into gardening, and he loves to do gardening from scratch. He has fruit trees in his little yard. It's almost like he has a fruit forest or a food forest in his garden. And he got chickens, and now his chickens just started to lay eggs, so he was all excited about that. And my daughter, she is Mother Earth. She is the best mother ever. She has the majority of my grandchildren. She has the 4 children, and my middle son has 1 child. So I have 5 grandchildren in total, and they're all wonderful. They're all into sports and cheerleading, and it's just really, really nice kids. So we all had a really good time yesterday. So the next get-together gathering that we'll have is probably for my daughter's birthday, and we'll probably have that here at my house. And I'm very happy with all the progress I've made so far on my downstairs, so I won't have to scramble and get a lot of things done other than doing the food. So today, yesterday was no spend number 11, but today I'm going to breakfast with a friend, so it'll be a very low spend because breakfast usually is not that expensive. So, and then Wednesday I have another breakfast with a friend. I haven't gone out with friends for a long time, so I'm looking forward to both of those things. So breakfast won't be here today. It'll be out, but dinner will be here, and dinner will probably be leftovers, but we'll take a look in my fridge in a little while and see what else is there to eat. All right, I will be back, and we'll look in the fridge. Okay, let's see what's in my fridge today. So for breakfast this morning, I went out and I spent $11.08. Yeah, it would have been cheaper to make something at home, but I had a nice visit with my friend. So let's see what's still available. I have 4 baked potatoes. I still have some yogurt. Up here I made some iced tea. This is also tea. condiments back there. Still lots of cheese. My dehydrated peppers, I'm trying to dehydrate those even more by leaving the lid open a little bit so that they're very, very dry so I can powder them into spice. A little bit of hummus. I still have 6 eggs. I still have a little bit of lasagna and spaghetti sauce. That's probably going to be my dinner. I have celery, homemade nut cheese. Nothing much has changed since yesterday. Some iceberg lettuce and a couple carrots. I'll probably have those with a salad with my lasagna. And down there I still have the apples. So that's what's left in my fridge. Still gives me lots of ideas for meals. Still have some bread products back there and some tortillas. So that's what's left in my fridge. In the door I still have some almond milk. Of course my creamer. I need to make this kombucha. It's for my soda machine, so I need to use that up. Olives and jellies up here, and lots of condiments that I can use with different things. So that's what's in my fridge today, and that's what probably I'll be having for dinner, because I'm not going out again until Wednesday. I'm having another breakfast with a friend. The freezer is pretty much the same. Nothing much different there. I have some sausages that I need to use up, and I need to make some soup. More meat things, not meat. Still have all my tofu. Those are all fruits and veggies. So lots of things to use in my freezer. All right. There we go. Hello. So I had a really nice visit with my friend. Cheers. I just got home, and I really have to finish gathering all my things for the donation tomorrow. I hate to have them come around and not have anything for them, but I have a nice box and a nice bag of clothes, so that'll be good. I was looking for a blouse to wear in my closet this morning before I went out. And it was so nice to actually be able to see what was in the closet and not have to, to get a shirt out. So I'm liking the process of decluttering. So that was my summer closet, and actually even my other closet where I have more shirts with long sleeves. That's getting better too. I'm not done decluttering. I'll keep going round and round, but I do like to shop in my closet, and every year when I do this, I discover not new clothes, but clothes that I had forgotten that I had, that maybe I didn't wear for a year or two. So then I rediscover them, and then I start wearing them again. So I want to get to a comfortable place where I don't feel the need to go to a store to shop. I can just go in my closet. And a lot of my clothes are basics. I like to have basic colors for pants and things like that. And then have patterns and things for my tops. And that seems to be working really well because I can mix and match. It's like with my food, I mix and match that. I like mixing and matching my clothes and things like that. So I've been thinking too about, since I did my dining room declutter, I have my dining room dishes, and I think it's a service for 12. I think it's either for 12 or 16. I can't remember. I'd have to count. But I'm never going to use that many dishes again. So what I'm thinking of doing is originally what I did with my Christmas dishes. And that was I sold half of them and I kept the other half. And then just this year I sold the other half of my Christmas dishes. So I'm thinking about doing that with my glassware and my dishes that I have in my dining room. Now I don't want to totally get rid of them because I do really like them, but I'm thinking a service for 8 would be more than enough because my family's too big now to use dishes. We use paper plates, and I use a lot of disposable cookware for the holidays. So basically they would just be for decoration in my china cabinet. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I haven't made up my mind yet. If I do that, I will sell them. I'm not going to give those to donation because they're like brand new. They're in pristine condition. So, I mean, the only thing that I would maybe use them for in the future is if I have maybe a couple ladies over for lunch or something like that, then I would maybe use some dishes. But there's, it's kind of insane to have that many dishes, and so it's just a thought I'm kicking around in my head in my whole process of trying to downsize but not getting rid of so much stuff that I have to rebuy anything, because I really don't want to buy anything. Now I know that's a little unrealistic, and I will buy something, I'm sure, or some things, but I'm trying to keep it at a minimum. And it's not really to pinch pennies, it's to make breathing room for myself so that I can make my life easier. It's not like, it's really not about pinching pennies for me. I never was good at pinching pennies. I don't like to pinch pennies. But, I mean, sometimes you have to, like now, because things are getting really tight, but I don't really like the process of pinching pennies. So I figured I gathered all these things, and they were things that I really, really liked, and things that I still love. So I've had them a long time, and those are some of the things that I'm getting rid of, are things that I really don't need. So that's my strategy for decluttering. Let me know in the comments below what you're decluttering and how you're doing it and why you're doing it. So I have another appointment this afternoon, so I really can't get started on much right now. But I would like to get at least my clothes. I have a bunch of clothes on my bed that I've been pulling out of the closets and drawers, and I really, really need to get those sorted through and decluttered. A lot of my pants, because I'm very petite, a lot of my pants are too long. And I bought them because I liked the pants and they fit, but the length was too long. So now I have several pairs of pants that I don't really feel like shortening. I could do it, but I have so many other pairs of pants that are already the right length. I'm thinking maybe I should let those go But we'll see. You know, if they're really comfortable, I might consider maybe just dragging out the old sewing machine. But I have plenty of other things that do fit. So anyway, that's my plan for the rest of the day. When I get back from my appointment, I'm going to get busy and do that. And I'll take you along with me and show you what I'm up to. All right, I'll be back. All right, well, I have all this to declutter here, things that I've dragged out from other places, and I need to get it ready for the donation people tomorrow. So they're basically a bunch of pants, and some of them are too long, some of them still fit. So I've got a mess going here because I've been pulling things out. So I have this very nice coral colored purse. Of course, I'm keeping that. So, and I have a lot of purses, but I do like to wear this color in the summer, so I'll be keeping that. And I don't know, I just cannot make up my mind about these shirts. They're nice shirts, they fit, and I think they'd be okay for the fall, and I have a couple of them, and I have t-shirts to go underneath them. So I'm not a pastel person, but I think I'll keep these and see if I wear them in the fall and the spring, and if not, I can always get rid of them then. So I think I'll keep these. Then I have this sweater, and it's a very nice soft sweater. So, and I like gray, so it would even look nice with this shirt. So I think I'm going to keep this too. Okay, well, I have, these are the pants that are too long, and I really should try these on just to make sure that they don't fit. And I do like these. These are brand new. They still have the tags on, but they're long. But they're that stretchy material that I really like. And I think I could almost cut these off without stitching them, and I think they would still be okay. But I do need to try these on, but they're way too long. They're just like, I could wear them up here, like Urkel pants. And then they'd fit, but they're way too long. And I must have got these at Walmart, because they're white stag. And they were $18, so I need to try these on. Okay. Well, I'm going to try these pants on. I'm not going to do it on camera, obviously. I'm going to try them on so that I can get these sorted. And this is a whole bag that I have for the donation people. So this will all be going to donation. And I have quite a bit of stuff here. They're either I don't like the color, I don't like the way they fit, just various reasons. They're too tight. Okay, going to look through all this so that I can get this stuff off my bed. And then this I need to look through because this was my go bag from the boat, and since I'm not going there, I don't need all this stuff. I used to always keep this packed up Got some nappers in here. And I always used to keep this packed so that I didn't have to always put in new stuff every week. All right, well, I'm going to try some of these on. I'm trying not to try everything on, because when I do that, then what happens is I like it, and I put it back in the closet. So I don't want to do that. I just want to take a look at it on the hanger. Do I like it? Don't I like it? And then send it along. So, okay, I'll be back in a little bit after I get all this looked through, and I'll let you see what I'm giving to donation. Well, I got most of the bed cleaned off. There's a couple more things that need to be washed or put away. But for the most part, I'm happy with this for today. And this is the bag I got for donation. And they're coming tomorrow, so I'll be putting these out in the driveway in the morning. This, and I have a box of some kitchen things. So I'm happy with that. It's a big bag of shirts and pants that I don't want to wear or don't want anymore. All right, well, I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to go down to the kitchen now and have some more of my leftover lasagna with my steamed veggies. So I will meet you at the stove. So I have this tiny little bit of lasagna left and all these mixed veggies and some of my grandson's pasta sauce. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to cut up this lasagna rather than eat it as a piece of lasagna, and then I'm just going to heat it up and I'm going to eat it that way, just little chunks of lasagna. Make it more like a casserole. So it'll heat up better because I won't have big clumps of cheese. So I'm just going to mix this up and add some sauce. Now I could have a salad with this, but honestly this is too much food to have a salad with. I would just be too full. Or I could have some garlic bread or something along those lines. Now I don't want this swimming in sauce, but I do want enough to cover everything, and that just gives it a little bit of a different twist. And I'm just going to heat this casserole up in the microwave. So I'm going to cut the broccoli in smaller pieces and the zucchini in smaller pieces too. So, and then it has corn in here. And I'm not going to bake it per se, I'm just going to heat it up. And it just makes it feel like it's a little bit different than what I had before. So that's really all there is to it. I think I'm going to add a little bit more Italian seasoning. And probably some more Parmesan cheese as well. So that's it for the lasagna. And tomorrow I'll have to make another meal. So the donation people are coming tomorrow. I got quite a bit for them again. And as soon as they pick this up, I'll go online and order them again for the next visit. And I'm going to keep doing that until the snow flies. All right, I'm going to put a little Parmesan on here. I'm also going to add some oregano. So a little bit of that, a little bit of Parmesan, and give it a good mix. So I still didn't hear from the tree guy. I don't know. I just don't get it. But I think I will, because he seemed like he said they're like 10 days out. So, you know, he can call me the day before, and that would be all right. That looks good to me. So I'm going to heat this up and I'll be back. Okay, well, here is my casserole. And let's see how it tastes. I'm sure it'll taste very good. It's hot. Hot, hot. All right, get some zucchini and corn and some bits of lasagna. It's tasty that way. All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.